Now hey guys, welcome back to the channel, another Swiss 001 video. Yes, welcome back to Flight Simulator Fun with Swiss 001. And as you can see right in front of us, we have a 737, a plane that doesn't normally exist for the flight simulator, does it? Yes, this is an add-on that you can download on the internet. And this is actually not a very good add-on. As you can see, the cockpit does not work, which is very usual for the add-on planes that you can get right now for the new flight simulator, because these planes are mostly just converted old planes from the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2006, also called FSX. You know, really, they just have been cheaply converted over to the new Microsoft Flight Simulator, which that does show. You can download countless of planes like this for pretty much any model. You can even convert your own models, but that's obviously not what we're here for. Let's talk today about the best add-ons that you can actually get, because, you know, actually, at this point, we almost have a brand new release every single week, so I think it's worth just taking a look at the brand new additions to the flight simulator. Let's just do that real quick. For example, we have a very interesting one that recently came out, and that one's actually a Payware jet, but not any jet. That's an F-15. Interesting, isn't it? I mean, really, just the fact that we have a brand new jet for the flight simulator is quite amazing. I mean, we've only seen, you know, smaller propeller planes like this Zenith. Obviously, these are here because, you know, it doesn't take super long to, you know, develop these smaller planes. And, well, the flight simulator only has been out for like a few months, right? But recently we've seen more and more jets come to the flight simulator, like this Typhoon, this Eurofighter, which was okay, but not the best plane ever. Now this F-15, on the other hand, is apparently really good. A lot of people recommended it to me and told me that I should make a video about it, which I'm doing right now, of course. Yeah, really, it does appear to be really a proper F-15 released by Just Flight, one of the best, you know, add-on developers out there, pretty much, for FSX. Now they have released one for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. As you can see already, it has afterburners. I mean, that's already amazing. Now this plane is a little pricey, just a little bit, at 33. This is probably the most expensive add-on plane that there has been so far, so let's just really try this one out. Let's just spawn in and see how one of the first jets here for Microsoft Flight Simulator performs. Alright everybody, welcome back to the south of France, this time in our brand new F-15. Right now we have live weather activated, which doesn't look particularly good, but it gives a little bit of a dramatic scene to it. Yes, welcome on board our F-15. Now let's check out this 30-euro airplane. Really, I bought this plane like 10 minutes ago before recording this video, so this is really the first time I'm sitting inside of it. And what can we already see? Oh, we've just opened the canopy, right? Okay, that actually works. Actually, most of the buttons that you can find here in the flight simulator do work. Close the canopy again. Well, not every button works. As you can see, not every one of these are actually clickable. Right, let's just go ahead and actually just take out before we judge anything else. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, full power on the thrust. Oh yeah, this plane is powerful. Probably the fastest plane I've ever flown here in the flight. Did you see that other guy in the multiplayer? Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Oh, I'm not able to fly this plane properly, am I? Okay, this plane is incredibly fast. Something that sounds a little weird is the sound, which does sound a little weird. And I mean, oh wow, we have afterburners. That is good. It looks good from the outside. From the inside, it sounds like a creakery jet. Like, yeah, maybe that's actually realistic. I've never flown a fighter jet, most obviously. But no, this is, it sounds interesting to say the least. Okay then, welcome airborne, I guess. Obviously, the instruments all work. I mean, this is what at least I'm expecting from a damn $30 add-on plane. Let's put the landing gear up, which should also work. All right, that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and actually get this plane up into the skies, and when I say into the skies, I mean it. Let's go ahead and climb a little bit. So that's what the F-15 definitely can do. Now that takeoff was not particularly successful. That's another story. But here we are in our jet. I mean, actually, most of these buttons actually are not usable, which I am not a fan of. Also, the graphics, they're not like 100. Look at this. I think this is in real life supposed to be round, if I'm not wrong. Maybe I'm wrong, but like the graphics here are not like on point. The resolution is not good. But most of these buttons are not usable, and I would like to use this, whatever that does. Oh, Jesus Christ, we're about to crash into the ocean. All right, let's not have that happening. Oh, we're very close. All right, welcome to Danger Zone 001. No, really, this is not the quality I expect for 30 bucks, right? Like, you know, some of these buttons are actually usable, like frequency and all that stuff, but like, I don't know what that does. Is that the autopilot? Maybe that wasn't a good idea to turn on. Here's the lighting. Wait, can you not use them? God damn it. A little annoying that you have this panel here and none of these buttons you can actually use. You can do this, right? Fire, discharge, none of this works. Can we at least turn on and off the afterburners? Because that's obviously something that's maybe important. Now, something that would obviously be cool as well is if we were able to actually use the ejector button, the ejector handle, I guess, to eject us out of the airplane, but most of these buttons actually do not work. Don't take this for like an official review of this plane, but like, I'm not satisfied with this, honestly. This is like genuinely as good as like a freeware plane, maybe even worse, because most of these buttons actually do not work. Maybe this is a work in progress plane, but I don't think work in progress is should be payware, right? What the hell? Maybe I'm just a noob and I don't know how to find like buttons like the afterburner. Normally it's here, right? Somewhere, I guess. This may be, but no, most of these buttons actually do not work. Something that doesn't work either, apparently, just apparently again, this is, I don't want to get sued for spreading false information, but what I cannot find either is the, you know, option to use weapons. I don't think this plane has usable weapons, or at least, yeah, no, these buttons here do not work there. That doesn't work. Most of this doesn't work at all, actually. Okay, that's not how that looks in real life. Maybe this is not particularly the best add-on plane after all. Like, genuinely, this could genuinely just be a converted FSX plane. I'm sorry to break the news to you, but this is not the quality I expected for 30 bucks. I'm sorry. Oh, what does this do? Maybe, oh, that's the parking brake. Okay, I thought this was something important. Alright, maybe we can use a combination of everything and land this plane on an aircraft carrier. There we go. Here we have an aircraft carrier from Microsoft Flight Simulator, another edition that you can buy, by the way. Let's hope that this combination at least works, because before we only had airliners to land on this aircraft carrier. Now, since we have an actual plane, I guess, let's see if this works. Now, for this landing in real life on an aircraft carrier, we would normally have to put out this hook here. I've already explained how an aircraft lands on an aircraft carrier. It has this hook down there, and that gets caught in a rope, and that rope makes the plane stop. That doesn't work in the flight simulator either, so let's just see how that'll work. Okay, we may be a little fast coming in. Let's put the landing gear down and everything. Come on. All right, landing gear's down. Let's put the flaps down and everything as well. We are a little fast coming in, but that's no problem at all. Okay, maybe it is a little bit of a problem. Let's find out. We should be able to stop there. Come on. All right, aircraft carrier is ahead. Oh. Well, that hasn't worked. But I think currently I think on that landing we did reach another dimension. That really did not work. I mean, we should try this again. That totally did not happen. I'm a pro, of course. Now, what I do like to see is definitely this thing, this spoiler, basically, which is I mean, that's a speed brake, basically, which makes our plane brake in the air. If that's is enough explanation. All right, let's go ahead and get our plane landed again. Let's hope that this works now. Come on. There we go. Oh, touchdown? And that really hasn't worked, has it? We should go around. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, F-15. I don't know what is the problem in this operation right now. Is it me as the pal who's struggling to fly the plane, or is it the F-15 who's struggling to be a plane? Let's try this again. Come on, we can do it. Now we're a little slower, I guess, so I think this could work out now. Let's go ahead. Oh, my God. That totally worked out for sure. Jesus Christ, what's wrong with the F-15? Alright, maybe we can do a jump start, a pull start. Jeez. Alright, let's go ahead, full power here, and then unset the parking brake, which will hopefully get us going. There we go. Perfect. I think that has actually worked for now. Okay, perfect. Yeah, though I'm not really amazed by the quality of this plane. Something that this plane can do, by the way, which other planes obviously cannot do, or other planes for the Microsoft Flight Simulator especially had not been able to do before, was of course flying at high altitude. So let's just go to an altitude of like 60,000 feet or something and see how that works in this kind of plane, because that's obviously something that the fighter jet here is able to do. Alright, just messing around in the slew mode. Alright, come on. 60,000 feet now. Let's see how this plane is going to handle it. By the way, have I mentioned how beautiful this looks up here from the skies? Jesus Christ. Okay then. We'll come on board. Engines are running at full power. I don't see that power though necessarily. Why is the afterburners not coming? I don't know what I should say about this plane, honestly. The autopilot works at least? No, wait, we're just falling down to the ground right now. Yeah, so the question definitely is, are we satisfied with this plane? I don't think I am. Jesus Christ. I mean, this is really not the worst of the worst. I've already made like a dedicated video to the worst add-on planes for X-Plane that were actually payware, and these planes cost like up to like 69 bucks for an A380, which totally sucks and does not have a like an interactive cockpit or anything. But this barely has an interactive cockpit either, right? I mean, Not the best. Maybe it's also because I'm not really that interested in fighter jets, but this doesn't get me interested either. What's kind of cool though is the heads-up display. Now, is the Eurofighter Typhoon that was released before this one better? No, I mean it does look a little better in the cockpit if I'm being honest, and most of the buttons actually work. Even the display buttons here, I mean that's actually a little better even for like the pricing of this is quite a bit lower. But that was something about this plane that was missing. I think it was the afterburners that was missing, or at least I was not able to turn it on, as you can see here. Something I was also missing, of course, about all these planes is weapons. You cannot use weapons in the flight simulator. Was actually very close to hitting the ground there. Yeah, no, I'm not, you know, we have to really wait for some good add-on planes to come out. There will be soon, very soon actually, a CRJ200 coming out, and so we're gonna have to look forward to that. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching today's video, and I'll see you tomorrow. As always, good night. Welcome back, another end card where I mention, you know, the honorable A380 members of this community like Stanislag, Dilo, Whitey, Moritz, Wellhausen, Jackson Hawker, Joe Matude, Darcy Hunkin, Matt Torno, and that's it for now.